Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I am the Mayor, Chris Rayburn. I would like to welcome you all to this extraordinary meeting of Council on the 29th of June 2021 to receive and to hear submissions in relation to a review of the Mayoral Council allowance. The meeting is held in accordance with the Strathbogie Shire's governance rules and ministerial good practice guidelines MGPG-1 for virtual meetings. I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land which we are meeting. I pay my respects to their elders past and present. Due to the COVID pandemic restrictions, this meeting is being held virtually. I'd like to take the opportunity to outline that voting at today's meeting will be held by a show of hands. If a councillor has a conflict of interest in a matter, they will be asked to leave the meeting and no discussion on the matter will commence until we are sure that they have done so. Councillors will rejoin the meeting after the matter has been considered and the voting concluded. If we have technical difficulties during today's meeting, which means we are unable to broadcast the meeting to the public, we will adjourn the meeting for 15 minutes. If this issue is not resolved after this time, we may extend the adjournment or even delay the consideration of unfinished business on the agenda to another day where the meeting is able to be streamed live or the public gallery open. Apologies or leave of absence, CEO Solomon.
Thank you. Through you, Mayor. We have two apologies for today. Councillor Christy Hourigan, Seven Creeks Ward Councillor, and also Dawn Bray, our Executive Manager, Governance and Customer Service. Thank you.
Thank you, CEO. Councillors, are there any disclosures or conflict of interest to be made under Rule 94 of the Governance Rules and Division 2 of the Local Government Act 2020? If not, the review of the mayoral and council allowances, receiving and hearing of submissions is CEO Solomon.
Thank you, and through you, Mayor. At the May 2021 council meeting, council resolved to undertake a Section 223 process in accordance with the Local Government Act 1989, calling for submissions in relation to the review of the mayoral and council allowances. The public notice was given and at the close of submissions on Monday the 21st of June, 6 submissions were received. The purpose of this meeting is for people to, councillors to hear submissions. However, it's noted that none of the 6 submitters requested to be heard in support of their written application. Officers have prepared a report for consideration at an extraordinary meeting held today at 5 p.m. to consider the matter in full. But councillors, you will note in the agenda that the 6 submissions are there for your consideration. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, CEO. Councillors, can I have a motion, please? And can you state what the motion is? Thank you. Councillor Murray, can you state what the motion, please?
Yeah, I move that we note the written submissions received in response to the public advertising, the review, and we note that the report's been prepared in advance by officers for consideration at this meeting.
Thank you, Councillor Murray. Is there a seconder? Councillor Binks. Councillor Binks, thank you. Councillor Murray, would you like to speak?
No.
Councillor Binks, would you like to speak?
Thank you, Mayor Rayburn. I just want to thank the people that took the time to make submissions. I also noted some chatter on the Strathbogie Shire Facebook page, and yeah, it was good to hear some feedback from the community. So thank you for taking the time to give us your input.
Thank you, Councillor Binks. All right. Anyone else would like to make comment, councillors? Yes, Councillor Haysbert.
Thanks, Mayor. I'd also like to acknowledge and thank those who submitted, and thanks for the acknowledgement of the work that we continue to do for the Shire of Strathbogie.
Thank you, Councillor Haysbert. Any other comment, councillors? If not, I'd like to put the motion. All those in favour? Those against? Declare it carried. Thank you. Confidential business, CEO, have we any confidential business?
Through you, Mayor, no, there is no confidential business.
Okay. In closing this meeting, I'd just like to remind people who are maybe watching this and councillors that we have an extraordinary meeting later this afternoon at 5 p.m. to consider the adoption of the 2021-22 budget review and rating plan and draft fees and charges. This meeting will be streamed live on our website, and I invite our community to join us to hear from members of our community on these matters. Thank you very much for attending, and I'll see you at 5 o'clock. Thank you.